It's back. Oh no, the worst performing watch ever on the channel, and it's trying to redeem its reputation, the Khaki Navy Scuba. What was it? I think it was last year we looked at it, negative 800 seconds a day. That one, of course, got sent back to Hamilton. So can this Navy Scuba redeem itself? We're gonna find out at the end of the video. Coming in at a price of 995 USD, is this the best Swiss diver under $1,000? Well, the first thing you will notice is that bezel insert is now ceramic. Before it was aluminum, and this one is in a gorgeous navy blue, which suits the name perfectly, the Navy Scuba. And this one is a 60 click, not 120. Little bit of a negative is the grip. It's kind of slippery for me. My gloves do help out, but with bare hands, I found it a little bit tricky. Now, speaking of that bezel, let's have a listen. The bezel action feels unrefined, a little bit clunky, and it does clickety clack. The sound, I don't like it. The next update, the size. This one grew 43 millimeters in diameter, thickness of 12.7, that's including that double domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on the underside. No drilled lugs and a lug to lug of 52 even. In typical Hamilton form, that's a long reach. The case is completely brushed with that cookie cutter dive watch design and a slight downturn to those lugs. The strength of this watch is the beauty. Look at those applied blue indices and hands. It looks almost thermally blued, but I'm pretty sure it's not. It's either chemically blued or some kind of a vapor coating. But when the light hits it, you can really see that blue pop, just like thermally blued hands would. But Hamilton is not bragging about this, so that's what makes me think they are done in a different manufacturing process. The dial has an asphalt granular texture to it, and this one is basically pure white. It looks like freshly fallen snow. Red arrow-tipped seconds hand really pops against that white, and the color scheme is just so spot on here. We got a blue vintage Hamilton logo, and just like Hamilton, to put the military 24-hour scale on the inside of those indices for no apparent reason here. They forgot this was not a field watch. The bracelet remains a negative, just like the older version. It's female, but it doesn't invert properly. Something is stopping it. It's basically a male end link that looks like a female end link. So this watch may wear larger than its size indicates. 22 down to 20. So there is a small taper there, and the articulation, not the greatest. It is a 2-piece oyster made to look like a 3-piece. Twin button release, signed Hamilton, fully milled, very nice. And we do have only 2 micro adjusts. Hamiltons are known for terrible loom, but on a diver, it's important. So let's see how it performs against the legendary SKX. Okay, looks like the Hamilton won with its deeply filled Swiss Superluminova BGW9 against the Seiko Lumibrite, which is printed on the dial. 214 grams, that's a heavy one, but that is with all the links. The last improvement is the high polish signed crown. Coming in at 7.5 millimeters, it's screw down, giving this watch 300 meters of water resistance. The old one, 100 meters. And even though this is a big crown, it feels kind of tiny for some reason. Haven't figured that one out. Okay, the Hamilton H10 free sprung balance hack hand wind automatic, 25 joules, 80 hours of power reserve, and it's quite anti-magnetic. And wow, look at that, 337 amplitude. Little bit of beat error there, but you can't complain about 0. So -2 plus 3, 0, and the fourth and final round, +1. Okay, big improvement. Okay, let's do 12 down to see how this watch will actually perform when you wear it. And since it's a free sprung balance, I think the positional variance is not going to change the rate too much. Amplitude did take a small hit. Now look at the rate, 2, 2, 0 it looks like, yup. And the beat error is perfect, 0.0. Oh, it's back to +2 it looks like for the fourth and final round. Excellent performance. So it looks like the Hamilton Khaki Navy Scuba did redeem itself and performed admirably. This thing is such a killer watch. You got all the goodies, fantastic movement, sapphire ceramic, 300 meters, screw down crown. Hamilton is not known for divers like they are field watches, but they do have some history with the Frogmen. If you're looking for a quality Swiss-made watch under $1,000, then this one is a no-brainer. It kind of destroys the mid-tier Seikos that are usually around the $1,200 to $1,400 range. Micro brands, this one is going to be more. Yema, it's about $850. This one is more. Guys, let me know down below who is the main competitor to this one. I think it's a great option. So it went from being the worst performing watch on the channel to one of the best. And guys, if you're still here and you love watches, please remember to subscribe, like the video, and maybe check out the videos on the right of your screen right now. And I'll see you in the next one.